Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Game of Trades, and this is going to be a technical analysis of crude oil WTI futures. I'm going to talk about what's been happening in the past week or so. We've been in a short-term downtrend. Is this just a correction in an uptrend, or is this the real deal, and are we going to see new lows for crude oil? Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get right into it. So this is a daily chart, so I'm going to make a small recap of our trades that we've had. We had this huge rally from the bottom here. From the bottom right here to the same support level. Huge impulsive rally all the way to the same 66 zone. This is a no-go zone for crude oil, especially at the end of an uptrend. You can see back in 2017 we had the exact same thing. Huge uptrend rally, little to no corrections, and then a reversal right here. What do we have here? Huge uptrend, little to no correction, and a reversal right here. We broke the uptrend line that I was watching for the past couple of weeks. And we had a few sell signals. First sell signal was obviously that we hit resistance and failed at it. And second sell signal was this nice little divergence here that I talked about last time. When we broke the resistance, I talked about this, and it was a double overbought RSI reading with divergence. You can see the RSI made a lower high whilst being overbought, which is extremely bearish. This sort of thing doesn't often happen on crude oil, and when it does, you get a correction, and that is what happened here. You had two consecutive overbought readings with divergence on the RSI, and we had the same exact same sort of drop. Now, what's going to be happening? Where are we going to stop? Now we hit our first target. These are the three levels that I've been talking about for the past few weeks. I've always kept the same levels. First target has just been hit. We reversed off of it. It's 60.3. We hit it perfectly and reversed, and we're starting to make this downtrend line. So we'll see where we stop right now. It seems like we had a nice impulsive candle off of this level, but we'll see if we continue down lower. Now what I'm looking for if crude oil wants to go higher, what I'm looking for is the MACD reversing off the zero line. And you can see we're starting to approach it here. So we have a little bit of downside left, definitely, but I think this is my max target in the scenario. This 58 target. I mean, this is my max target if you believe that crude oil will continue higher and that this is just a correction in an ongoing uptrend, which I think is very probable. I think we may see higher highs than what we've made here last week. So what's going to be happening? I think we may break down off of this 60.3 level, which we just hit, continue this downtrend, perhaps hit this 58 level, which is another level that we hit in beginning of 2018, right after this same drop. So I wouldn't be surprised if we, do the exact same thing. Now, what I'm noticing is a small difference is that we had an impulsive candle, an impulsive green candle off of this level, which we did not have back in 2018. So I'm comparing these two very much because that's what technical analysis is. It's basically using history to predict the future, and it tends to repeat itself. And exact same scenarios like this can very often happen, and you have to analyze and compare them to predict. So my favorable scenario right now is that we hit my second target. Um, I hope you booked profits on the first one and we reversed, and now it's time to go short again if you are a believer in this correction hypothesis. So I'm still currently short. I did book some profits at the first target, and now I'm waiting for the second target to be hit. Um, my stop loss is obviously any move above this downtrend that I'm going to show you in the hourly chart. Um, and ideally, I'd like to see the MACD start to curl up again when we hit this target, and then that would be a nice place to go long. Now, obviously, these levels are all objective levels to go long, so I did buy in some longs to hedge my short position just in case this is just the first, just in case we just hit my first target and bounce up and start making higher highs again, which again is possible. Well, only time will tell. But I think we'll visit this next target very soon. So let's take a look at the hourly chart. On the hourly, we have this nice downtrend line here. We hit once, twice, now 3 times. You can see this impulsive reaction off of our first target. One thing to note is that we are starting to build some nice bullish divergence on the hourly chart. Bullish divergence tends to mean that you're going to get a rally. But obviously we're still playing out this huge divergence we had on the daily on the RSI. And we failed at resistance, so it's all about what technicals overpowers how some technicals overpower other ones. Obviously, if you get a sell signal on the daily chart and a buy signal on the hourly chart, well, the daily chart technicals will overpower, and that's what I'm watching right now, is that the technicals on the daily chart are very bearish. They have been since around here, and that's why I think we may break this level and go down to the next one. Now, if you're still looking to position a not so risky trade, you're looking for a break, another break below 60.2, 60.3. A break below 60.1. That would be the most objective trade. You'll get, as soon as we start going under 60.1, we'll start to have more impulsive selling like we did right here. Very impulsive selling. And we'll visit our next target. Right now what I'm looking for in crude oil is this, and then perhaps extend these divergence on the MACD, and then have a nice break and perhaps continue the uptrend on the daily chart. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did. In the meantime, good luck, and see you next time.